something to note about me. I'm a severe optimist. I really am.
That's
I'm an
true.
intense optimist. So I'm always like, yes, 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 it can be done, and just gonna have like super positive. At the same time, I'm also someone that leaves little to no room for excuse. For example, if you come to me one time, I want to do something, I want to do this. Okay, do it. Okay, and I'll even go as far as saying, hey, do you want to like be accountability buddies? Like, I'd love to check in a month to see if you did the podcast. And they'd be like, yeah, yeah, like I love that. And I'm like, okay, like I'll check in with you in a month. Like, y'all want to see the podcast? Like, I'm gonna be one of the first listeners, and I always am. I always am. So a month passed by. I'm like, hey, like, did you do the podcast? They're like, no. I'm like, what happened? Like, you had a whole month, like, and they're like, I don't know, life, life. So I'm like, okay. Second time, they're like, okay, but I'm gonna do it next month, next month. I'm like, okay, like, let's do it. Like next month, I'll check in with you. And next month passes by, nothing. To me, that's when I'm like, okay, bud. Like that's when I have zero patience for it. I don't make too many excuses for something to get done. At least have something in motion, right? At least create a content calendar. At least create like, who do you want to invite in the podcast? Who do you want it? Like when you think and you close your eyes and you're like, oh, I want the podcast. Like at least visualize it. It's like zilch, nothing. There's no one said it better than Shia LaBeouf. Just do it.